Hey everybody, it is Michelle, and I am starting a challenge this summer called the Slimmer Summer Challenge, and I've had quite a few questions about it. So the easiest thing to do, other than just placing questions and answers like kind of all over the place, was to simply film a Q&A video and try to address all of the questions. So if you have a question that is not addressed, please feel free to either comment below or shoot me an email, michelle@michellecfitness.com. So one of the first questions that I had about the Slimmer Summer Challenge was to explain a little bit more about what it is. So there is a blog post at michellecfitness.com that goes over exactly what you can expect. But it is basically a challenge that is meant to keep us all held accountable so that we don't pack on extra weight this summer as we go about our festivities and our vacations. And in general, we tend to overindulge a little bit more. And even though it's summertime and we have a little more what some people might view as free time, we actually don't use that time to work out because it's summer and we fall out of routine usually. And then we're not working out on a regular basis. Sometimes if you normally spend an hour or so in the gym, you'll find during the summer you don't have that kind of time for the majority of people. Now there's probably some people who still have a set schedule during the summer and it's like cool with them. They're like, whatever, I can still keep doing this. The challenge is really for those who struggle not necessarily just during the summer, but all the time to get a set schedule in or to get a workout in or to try to stick to some sort of meal plan that's going to make them feel good and see results and not feel super deprived. So it has three different components to it. One is going to be your workouts, and the workouts will be in printable PDF format so that you can just print and go if you're going on the road. And then you also get little workout videos that show you the moves and explain to you how to do them so that you do not injure yourself. All of the workouts are done in a circuit format, and it is important to note that the Slimmer Summer Challenge is a weight loss based challenge. It is not about muscle building, and so that challenge is going to come later, but the summer is going to focus on weight loss. So if you're kind of teetering on the edge and you don't know if you want to gain muscle or lose weight, you cannot do both of those things at the same time. So pick one, focus on it. This is the weight loss challenge. So the fitness that you'll get, the exercise programs that you'll get are relatively brief. I think the absolute longest one is 40 minutes. However, since it's done in a circuit and you're supposed to repeat the circuit so many times, you have the option on each circuit to just simply get in how many you can. So if you can only get 1 to 2 rounds of that circuit in that day, then you know what? That's what you get in, and you pat yourself on the back for doing it instead of just saying, well, I couldn't get all 3 rounds in, so forget it. So it's built that way so that you can integrate it into the life that you have instead of flipping your whole life upside down just to work out, because study after study has shown that we will not stick to a program if it does not work in our lifestyle. So I'm trying to help you figure out how to fit your exercise into your lifestyle by creating these quick circuits that are extremely effective, and they cover pretty much the whole body. We have a lot of core focus. There's some cardio circuits. There are circuits that focus a little more on arms and circuits that focus a little more on legs, because I know a lot of people have been requesting that. And so the circuits kind of go from there, and you will get the printable documents so that you can take them with you, whether you go to a gym or not. The second portion is nutrition, and with nutrition what you're getting is you're getting a baseline meal plan, meaning that it's going to tell you the amounts of things to eat, and then you get to pick the foods, and I do give you a foods list of the bestest, but you don't have to stick to a very strict meal plan. You also do not need to worry about counting calories at all. I don't want you to be stuck on your phone constantly inputting everything this summer, because again, study after study has shown that when people are embarking upon a weight loss journey, all of that, although it's good and it has a place, does not necessarily make us want to stick to it. So this is built to be so super easy, it's foolproof. And it's also not going to break the bank. So it's not about finding all these super weird ingredients that you have to go all the way across town to get, or choosing everything organic. We'll go through different varying degrees of education, which is the third component, which is going to help you start to learn why you eat a certain way, start to learn what works best for your body, because my body is probably different from yours, and your best friend's body is different from yours. And so you need to learn what works best for you, and we'll be going over that in brief little educational videos that you'll be able to watch just at your leisure. So the second question was, do we have to meet anywhere? Are there set classes, anything like that? Absolutely not. It's all done at your own pace, on your own time, in your own schedule. So if you cannot make it to a class, guess what? You've got 20 minutes of working out that you can do in your living room, in your underwear, if you want to. I don't care. I'm not there. So it's about making it super easy for you. That's the basics of this program, is it's making it easy for you. And I used to always tell people there is no such thing as the easy button. You have to put in the hard work, and I do believe that. You do have to put in the work. However, I do think that we've overcomplicated things in the fitness industry, and we need to tone it down a little bit and make it easier and more accessible to everybody. So that's what I've tried to do with this summer challenge, is make it easy and accessible. You will not need, that was the third question. Do I need any special equipment? No, not really. Some of the workouts call for dumbbells, but I will put little things on there. If you travel, by the way, if you're planning on going on a lot of vacation things this summer, little weekend trips and stuff, I recommend the bands for that because they're easily portable. And you know what? You can also use your own body weight. When it comes to a bicep curl, just tense it up and curl, 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 and get that muscle to work and pretend like you're holding weights. And I know people go, well, that's stupid. It's not going to work. It's better than not doing it at all. Okay, so don't get hung up on the, well, I don't have weights and I don't have this and I don't have time to go get that. Don't let that stop you. Okay, remember, we're making it easier on you, not more difficult. So the workouts take up very little space and they take up very little equipment. There's no fancy stuff that you'll have to go get. I tried to keep them that way on purpose because is the fancy equipment awesome? Yeah, it is. It's fun to hang from the TRX system and everything, but do we all have access to that? No, we don't. So it's about easy and accessible. So special equipment, absolutely not. If you only have a pair of 3-pound weights, you know what? You'll make those work. So if you have the resources to get heavier weights, then by all means, go for it. But don't let that be what stops you from doing the challenge. So another question that I had was more on the local side of things, and it was, what if I'm already training with you, or, what if you have another trainer? Can I still do this challenge? Absolutely. The workouts do not deplete you in such a manner that, you're going to be too sore to go work out with your trainer or anything. You can work it into your training program because you're going to have a choice as to how often you even work out. Okay, and you'll get all of that in the program. You'll get all of that so that you can figure out what works best in your schedule any given week. Another question that I had was if you could share it. I had a trainer ask if they could use it and share it with their clients. Absolutely. Okay, I encourage trainers to use it and share it with your clients, especially for those trainers who have clients who struggle with weight loss. And there's a lot of trainers, myself included, who can put muscle on people, because putting the muscle on, though it takes a little bit longer, it's more fun, okay? And it's, we usually work in places that work towards that a little bit more, and weight loss can be a bit of an issue. So this makes it easy, especially with the nutrition plan. The nutrition plan really helps with everything to make it a lot easier. So another thing that you get is accountability, because we are going to have a Facebook page, a private Facebook page, because everybody has those now. But we're going to have a little private page where you can go and talk out things, and maybe people have some ideas on how they're getting their workouts in, really regular, or maybe they found a recipe that they wanted to share with everybody, that kind of stuff. So accountability helps you reach your goal 20 times faster than if you just went it alone. So I think it's worth it just for that, because you're going to have people going through the same system and you're going to be able to talk to them. I'm going to do it with y'all because as I was putting it together, I thought this looks pretty cool. It looks like fun. So I'm going to be doing the same system with you as I'm doing some other stuff. So it should be pretty cool to kind of revisit the circuits that I stopped doing so long ago to put more muscle on. So I'm interested to see what happens and very excited about traveling through it with you and getting to complain about sore muscles and talk about recipes and maybe get some tips and tricks from you that help, because I think a lot of times we don't give ourselves enough credit. So I think I've covered the Q&As that I had, or the Q's that I had earlier this week. If you can think of anything, there was one more. Is there an age limit? Absolutely not. Your age does not bother me at all. Anybody can do this. There's modifications for just about every move, and when all else fails, you just keep moving, because once you stop moving, it is way harder to get moving again. So there's no age limit. There's no discriminatory issues there. I mean, I don't mind if men join. We love to have some boys on there with us, but it does appeal more to women because it is geared more towards weight loss. And so I really encourage you to check it out. I've got the link to the blog as well below this, and you can see what it's all about. You can see what you get, and you can get signed up, because the challenge starts in 1 week. That's all you have is 1 week, and then the challenge gets going. And the stuff that you get is phenomenal. It's workouts, it's a nutrition program that is completely foolproof, and you're also going to get education, and you're going to get encouragement. You're going to get a lot of encouragement, and we're also going to work on the mental aspect of weight loss, because for a lot of us, that's what gets in the way, is what we actually think we can achieve, not when we're lifting weights or doing our circuits or working out, but what we literally think we can achieve. And so we're going to break down some mental barriers through this as well. So it really is easy, accessible, and it is a foolproof way to knock the weight off and not have to start the fall on a new program, because you'll already be there through the summer, and then in the fall you can set new goals. So I look forward to meeting you through this challenge. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to talk to each other through Skype sessions, and sometimes some little hangouts, and just, you'll have access to me 24/7 on email. So there's no question that I probably haven't answered for other people already. So I love it when people get questions and want to really make this process their own. I completely encourage that. So I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to helping you see your goals, and I look forward to helping you with your Slimmer Summer Challenge. I'll see you later.